Hello, everyone. My name is Mara Harden, and I'm going to talk to you about cognitive behaviour therapy and how this actually is something that fits in very well with a Christian worldview. I came across cognitive behaviour therapy about 20 years ago and have been using it with many of my patients and clients on a weekly basis. Cognitive, and it's this idea that we have this triad of feelings, thoughts, and behaviours in every one of us. What we feel about life sort of influences our thoughts and our behaviours. And sometimes our thoughts influence our feelings and our behaviours, and sometimes our behaviours influence our feelings and our thoughts. As you can see, I've put all the arrows going in all directions. But one of the things that people get stuck on is that they think that their circumstances are the reason why they feel a certain way. They think that because of a set of circumstances, tragic or traumatic or hard to cope with, those circumstances directly link to their feelings. And unfortunately, research has shown that this is not really true. And I'm just going to draw some things on my whiteboard behind me. So hopefully you can understand this concept. So we all think the circumstances, which I've drawn up the top, bring on our feelings. But when they looked at research into this, what they discovered that it wasn't the circumstance that directly related to the feelings. There was a step that happened between. And that step was our beliefs. It's whatever we believe about the circumstance that impacts the feelings. So the circumstance itself isn't the strongest indicator of how we will feel. Now, you might try to dispute that and tell me, how can this be? If, my close family member dies, of course I will feel sad. But, that sadness comes because of this belief that you have that your loved one is no longer with you and that you're going to miss them. Yes, we go through tragedies in life. Our circumstances do influence our beliefs, but our beliefs are what are the underlying ideas that we have to make our world make sense to us. Now, your beliefs will come from your background. Your beliefs will come from, your experiences. What you've proved to yourself has happened in life. You've had evidence in one direction, and then you've been able to use that to create a set of beliefs. Your beliefs will be impacted by your culture. There are differences between Asian cultures and Western cultures, African cultures, related to how they view family, the world, structures in the world. Now, I'm not going to challenge any of that, but it's helpful for you to know what your own belief system is. Our beliefs, I believe, are the seedbed for our thoughts. So if you have a certain set of beliefs, you will think a certain way. And, when we come across a thought that is contrary to a belief, we often dismiss it because our belief is stronger than the thought. So today, simple structure we start with is understanding that our circumstances influence our feelings, thoughts, and behaviours, but through the process of our beliefs. Anyway, this is just a short video. It's just a start-up for my cognitive behaviour and Christian mindfulness channel. If you'd like to hear more, please subscribe and click on, and I'll be uploading more videos. This is like a daily reminder to think higher, to think the thoughts of Christ. But in order to think the thoughts of Christ, you need to have a worldview, a belief system that will allow you to think Christ's thoughts. That's enough for today. See you next time.